sugar moon. How you guys all doing? So this is the masculine to the feminine collective. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and throw the rest. When I say masculine and feminine, I'm only referring to energy, not gender, okay? So energy is fluid. As well as when I call out astrology signs, it doesn't have to be within your chart. A lot of people get stuck on the signs. Don't get stuck on the signs, okay? When I say astrology, it's just pretty much what I'm feeling as far as this person is exhibiting or behaving. So this person could be like an Aquarius, right? But then they're like exhibiting Aries like behavior, and I just be saying Aries, okay? So it's like that. All right, so don't be so hung up on the signs and astrological things and everything like that. Just take what resonates. It could be within their chart, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, etc. So this is Cancer new moon, by the way. Happy Cancer new moon. If you know me, I also list the decks that I use below, so if you guys are interested in using your own. Right. Oh, I just split the deck, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. What? Hello. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay, and the thing is that he has a telescope, so the fact is like I feel like someone's watching from afar. Oh my goodness. So I just talked about in my previous video on how Scorpio is all about the observer, which is that water sign like energy, and also it is the Cancer new moon, so that is the Cancer energy that I'm feeling. Could possibly have Cancer within the chart, a Cancer divine masculine that you're dealing with, or it could be you divine feminine, whoever's watching, okay? Okay, Ace of Cups. Okay, wow. Ace of Cups is trying to come out. So, love offer. Also, the Ten of Pentacles represent like a happy family, completion, as well as like stability, something that's long-term type of thing. So, I'm feeling like a lot of like family, pets like energy, wanting children. That kind of goes into that fertility. Oh my goodness. I always mention that like divine masculines are always trying to get divine feminines pregnant. Okay? Or it's like other way around. It doesn't mean like actual pregnancy. It can mean like giving birth. Okay? So, anywho, they're showing me a seahorse for the divine masculines, which represent like a male, like giving birth and everything like that. So it's not just the feminines that give birth to brand new beginnings, the masculines do too. I mentioned within the channeled collective reading that divine masculines are coming into a windfall of abundance or some sort of like gift or something like that that's coming on the horizon that I'm feeling. So I feel like spirit is gifting them with something, especially after everything that they've been going through. They're getting a gift, okay? So it's abundance. Now, abundance comes in many forms. It can come in money. It can come in recognition. It can come in like a family gift or an heirloom. It can come in something that's passed down, or like it can come in like you feeling abundant in friends and friendship and love. You feeling abundant in the love life department. You know, that type of thing. So let's pull. What's going on? Ooh, Six of Cups. Ooh, yes. So, okay, so I love this, and I love that there's lotus flowers that are in this pond right here, so it's all about that growth period. So divine masculines, we're definitely going through that dark night of the soul process right now, and so I feel like they're growing into the lotus, like a beautiful lotus, and it's just so beautiful. And I love that there's yellow flowers right here in this back. Like, okay, let me see if I can, so you see how there's like yellow flowers right here? So I did mention that I've been seeing sunflowers or any type of yellow like energy, so I feel like that also associates with the divine masculine. I also see the lotus flowers right here, which represent basically growth, being underneath the mud and then going through the surface. So they're definitely coming to their own, as well as possibly finding passions, new passions within them, reconciling with the past, also reconciling with their past mistakes or whatever things that they were dealing with or holding on to. They're also learning to find balance within their emotions, and that's really great. Also, if you guys are seeing cat-like energy, I'm also receiving cats. That kind of, I talked about that Leo-like energy coming into the mix, especially black cats. If you're seeing black cats in particular, that's also masculines letting the feminine know that you guys are always around. Like they recognize that you guys are like never really separated, okay? Also, you guys could have possibly met within childhood, spirit said, or you guys can make each other feel like children. Divine feminine, you make them feel like a child again, because you see that childlike energy. I'm also seeing the masculine trying to hand off a gift to the feminine, or it can be vice versa, the feminine, a child handing off a gift to the masculine. So I said that masculines are receiving something, or you know, whatever that the work that they gave out or gave out, they're receiving back. Does that make sense? So it's like an equal give and take type of thing right now, or they're seeking equal give and take when it comes to relationships or whatever it may be. Okay, so that's beautiful. So, and also Six of Cups represents a soulmate like energy. This is my soulmate card. Okay, so this also represents like someone coming back from the past. Now, I don't want people to freak out like, oh my god, it's my ex, you know. I God, I hate that. No, I'm talking about people, like, this can be a past life soulmate, like someone you've never met in this oh, I ring in my right ear. Ooh, that might be a confirmation. This can be a past life soulmate, someone you've not met in this lifetime, but you have met in many, many other lifetimes, and they're coming forth. It can mean basically like someone that you guys been through many lifetimes with, and they're coming right now, as well as if it was someone you're dealing with in the past, this actual, because mind you, we are still in shadow week of Mercury retrograde, okay? We're still in retrograde season period for many other planets, but it's like Spirit is saying like they're coming. You did deal with someone from the past within this lifetime. It could possibly be that. If not, if that does not apply to you whatsoever, and you do not want someone from the past, you're only looking for like new thing, then yes, there's this new connection coming in to the forefront, but it's gonna feel like something old. Does that make sense? Okay, so yes. Okay, so yeah, the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So someone is coming in with a love offer, a lot of love right now. Oh my God. Okay, so also if you guys are seeing sharks, it could be an also indicator. A shark is about moving forward, movement forward as well. Also, they're saying whale sharks, so anything like whale, okay, yeah, that's a masculine like energy. Again, with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a lot of water energy. So definitely, it could be like an age gap in particular as well. There could be like one's older than the other, or like a significant age gap in some particular. I feel like that's coming through. Okay, so Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. I'm gonna pull 2 more, and then I'm gonna clarify with the Lenormand. A lot of water energy, my goodness. So a lot of emotions. They're getting really in touch with their emotions right now. That's really beautiful, especially if your masculine wasn't really in tune with their emotions or had a hard time expressing their emotions. That's one thing that like a lot of water signs have in particular, that sometimes they can hide their emotions and not be like, they can be kind of stoic in a way, but have like a lot of feelings on the inside. So if that's relatable, like you have a masculine that doesn't show enough emotions on the outside but has a lot of emotions on the inside, it's kind of like what's coming out. Oh, 6 of Wands. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful card. Remember what I said about recognition? Like public eye, like if you guys watch, especially if you guys watched my my channel vision, like I feel like Divine Masculines are coming into abundance, remember? And I said like it could be public recognition basically, as well as something that's to be celebrated. They're being celebrated possibly by friends or family or whoever it may be that's within their life. They're just being celebrated for possibly the hard work that they did behind the scenes, etc., for the hardships that they went through, for the transformation that they went through, okay? Because the 6 of Cups is like, you see this? Like the 6 of Wands is about like possibly, like I mentioned, of passions, like whatever, like it might be a reward or a gift. You see a gifts handing off, like look, another gift handing off. So it's to give and receive. So there is a celebration right now, and Divine Masculines are like, could be party-like energy as well, okay? Also, red represents the root chakra, which is binding stability, grounding certain things in, okay? There's a lot to do with the flower energy. We're connecting with flowers. I did mention of sunflowers representing the Divine Masculine, and then the roses representing the Divine Feminine, okay? So I see that for sure. You could be dealing with a Divine Masculine that's in the public eye, or you Divine Feminine are in the public eye and they see you as this person, as someone that's being celebrated, someone that people look up to, you know. And what I mean by public eye, it doesn't mean like, you could be like someone recognized on social media, or dealing with someone who's recognized on social media, or it could be someone that is like well known or recognized within their community. It doesn't have to be social media. It can be like a certain job scope that they're in, okay? So, but yeah, something to celebrate. Okay, so one more. Okay, I guess we have 2 more. You know what's so funny is that the Page of Cups started going again. So our Knight of Cups, my bad, Knight of Cups. What did I say, Page? But Knight of Cups wanted to come out again, so emphasis of that. So we also have the Chariot. Also, if you guys are seeing, sorry, I said 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands is what I meant. 6 of Wands, my bad. The reason why they're telling me to point the 6 out is because if you guys are seeing 606, 606, or 616, it's finding balance as well as reconciling with the past, as I was referring to previously. But also, like, it's a masculine number. The 6 represents the masculine, okay? Oh, they said the six-pointed star as well, which is the Star of David. Or no, it could also, it doesn't have to mean the Star of David. It could also represent just the six-pointed star, which is the as above, so below, as within, so without, as well as like balancing of the masculine and feminine. It's also the threefold rule, the power of three, the ascended master. So that's coming through right now. But we have the Chariot, which is about movement forward, and this is kind of like that black and white energy, like being. Also, they're pointing out, like, in the way that this artist depicted this was that they're at a crossroads. This kind of reminds me of like the Two of Swords or the Two of Wands in particular, but more so the Two of Swords. But being at a crossroads, so they possibly are feeling like being pulled in two different directions, not knowing which direction to go. However, they do, if they follow their heart, basically, which is, you know, you, divine feminine, then they'll know the way. They'll find their way. But they're also, this is kind of like they're on a vehicle, a broom and a motorcycle. Possibly, if you resonate with like, your masculine can have like a really nice freaking bike or or a car. I don't know. It's just like, it doesn't have to be like fancy or whatever, but it's just something that they love and they consider like their baby or something. I don't know why that was mentioned, but okay, so yeah, so right now they're saying that they're moving forward, okay, and this is great because maybe they were waiting for this balance, this stuff to balance out, to start moving forward towards you, divine feminine, okay? Because the Chariot is about like that Cancer energy. This is the Cancer new moon, so I like that this Cancer energy is coming out. It's about movement forward. It's about fast movement as well. So rushing in, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull from this Lenormand deck right here and just shuffle this right here for clarification. So masculine to feminine. Also, they're pointing out that they're really the divine masculine collective is really connecting with spirit animals right now. Very in particular, very, very much so. Okay. Whatever it may be, it could be like an actual spirit animal that is just for them, that follows them in particular, that like is like a guardian angel is what we would call it, kind of like, or they have a specific animal totem that they resonate with in particular, okay? So, oh, I love this. Okay, so you know how this is like okay, this is like a clarification basically of the Chariot card. So this is all about being stuck again, of having to make a choice between two options or two doorways. None of the doorways is bad, okay? Really, per se. All right, it doesn't matter. Also, this is like following your heart, you know, making the best decision. Also 22, if you're seeing 222 or 202 or 212, as well as 1122, that can also resonate as well. But this is like them, like, you think you go this way or that way, the choice is theirs, okay? But either way, they will be blessed and protected in any sort of form. So masculines, you guys are protected in any sort of way, like no matter what decision that you make, whether that be for finances, career, love, whatever it may be, whether it be just for movement forward or movement forward and whatever in whatever scope that you feel like you feel guided to, just know that whatever decision you make, spirit is supporting you, okay? So just, it's all about like that Aquarius energy, not knowing what you're gonna get, but doing it anyway, like picking a choice anyway, okay? So there could be many different outcomes, but I feel like if you believe that the best outcome is whatever decision, you know, you make, then that's the decision you go, okay? So it's like learning to balance out your mind, body, and soul, and tuning out the distractions. They're learning to tune out the distractions is what Spirit is saying, and learning to listen to them, their own selves, listen to their heart, okay? Oh, 11, so this is the whip. Okay, this is like my tower-like energy. Oh my gosh, didn't I just say 1122? No way. So yeah, this is like the tower-like energy. This is like my Scorpio-like energy as well. The whip is like also being whipped into shape, that type of thing. So it's like that type of connotation, but this also can mean something that stings, something that like something that's like unexpected in a way. So it's about like unexpected. Okay. I don't know why that was a sexual. They're talking about the whips and chains type thing, but I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. So, but right. So right now, but they're talking about how they are basically working. They could possibly be also divine masculines. Try to be careful not to overwork yourself. Spirit is saying do not overwork yourselves. Make sure you find time for yourself as well. Like find time to nurture yourself. Okay, find time to nurture yourself. All right, so you deserve to take a break just as much. So just as much as you're working hard and everything like that, make sure to balance out like work and break time. Okay, work and rest. All right. Also, this new beginning, whatever it may be, okay, it's probably going to feel like a surprise. It's like that surprise energy, the Aquarius energy, like I said. So at the at the bottom of the deck, we have the ring card right here, which number 25, which is a 7. A lot of 7 energy as well, like 777, 717, 707, okay? But this right here is like the ring. I have been seeing a lot of ring synchronicities as well, which is funny. I'm wearing rings today too. But the thing is like it's about the making the commitment. It could also be the gift possibly that's being exchanged, which is like this can just be a physical representation of something physical, tangible being handed off from one hand to another. So I feel like there's something going on like as far as that goes. Possibly, maybe they're being handed down something, or like an heirloom, whatever it may be. So, it could be many different things, okay? But handed down something, which kind of goes into the 6 of Wands right here, which is about handing off something, or the 6 of Cups. So, 2 more for clarification. Whoa, okay, that was 3. At the bottom of the deck, we have the star. Oh my gosh, this is the Aquarius energy I was talking about. Remember the 717? Okay, so 16, again, with the 616 or 606, you know, that type of thing. But also 7, right? Which is like the 7 energy, like 717, 707, 777. This is also the Aquarius energy, not knowing what you're going to get, okay? This is also the astrological wheel. I was talking about a lot of astrology before. Okay, so this is about that Aquarius, like the age of Aquarius, basically. The awakening, the great awakening. So what came out right here, that flew out, was 4, 17, and 20. I love that. Okay, so 4 that came out, which is the stability. This is actually a divine masculine number as well. So if you're seeing 444, that means angelic beings are also surrounding your space and protecting you as well. But they're also working on their home, the house front, getting the house ready is what Spirit says. So like basically they're building new foundations, knocking out old and building new ones. So right now they're hard at work. That's possibly why this card experience right here, like being careful not to like overwork yourself as well, like make sure to find time to rest and to be at home, that type of thing. But I'm also seeing that they see you as home. That kind of goes into the star-like energy, like home is where the heart is type of ordeal. So the North Star is basically you, divine feminine, so they see you as home. And the fact that it landed right here kind of below the 6 of Wands, so it's like if you are divine feminine in the public eye of any sorts, or being celebrated, it could be a birthday as well. We got to keep that in mind, that there could be like an actual there could be a birthday being celebrated as well for my Leos or Cancers, like Leo people, like birthday coming up. It could be like that, but this could also represent being in quarantine or like being stuck inside or indoors right now. So if that resonates as well, like, or if you're dealing with a masculine that's like in prison or like locked away in that sort of sense. I don't know why Spirit is saying to mention that, but yeah. But 17 as well as 20, which is, this is the crane, so something like the bird energy, something being delivered, something like being carried over. Okay, also this can represent the family and the home, so this is like a baby in a way, like the stork. Oh god, okay, so there's cranes, and then they're also saying a stork right now. But it's always darkest before dawn, so I'm seeing the sun is coming through right now. 17 goes into the 717 energy you've been seeing. But yeah, like, remember, this is the nest right here. It's building a nest. So they're like building a home. Like something's like, okay. Divine masculines are working on building their own home, but they also see you as home. So they're saying, I'm coming home. So Spirit is saying, oh, Divine masculines are saying, I'm coming home. That's so cute. And then 20, which is this right here, is a beautiful card. This has been coming up in previous readings. I did mention that there's the white peacock right there. So white birds, white doves, you know, follow the signs and synchronicities. Also angelic beings, you see that? Angels, like any angels are like surrounding your, whatever angels that you connect with in particular, especially Archangel Michael, which works with the twins, is coming through. But you guys are protected. This is protected. This love right here, you see how there's like a lot of flower-like energy that's being handed off? So like I feel like that flower is being protected in a way. The love is protected. This is protected in particular. So and there's nothing to worry about. Okay, 20 also represents the 2020 energy, as well as since we got the star, it is the age of Aquarius they're mentioning. So like the Great Awakening, basically. Waking to the truth. Also, masculines are all about protection and protecting what's theirs, protecting what's important to them, okay? So whether that's you, feminine, protecting you, they're in their mind, they're thinking that they're protecting you in any sort of way, especially if you are in separation and keeping you at a distance. They feel like they are protecting you in a way to keep you at a distance, to to stay away, like during their transformation phase. And I feel like that is it's kind of part of a love language in a way. So I could see why that would, yeah, that's their form of love language, is protection. Okay, so Spirit is saying that. So they're learning love languages, how to convey their love in a certain way, being okay with conveying their love in a certain way, as well as learning your love language in particular. Okay, I'm also using the Spirit Animal deck. We have Otter Spirit, you are never alone. I love that so much. Okay, and then we have 4, which is Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. So let's see what animals to look out for in particular. What are animals that the Divine Masculine Collective is connecting with right now? Any messages from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine as far as like spirit animal wise? So like I said, Divine Masculines have been connecting with spirit animals, and a particular spirit animal in particular. Oh my freaking god! Yes. So the dove spirit. I love this. Look, didn't I just say the dove right here? Oh, I love that so much. So be at peace. So be peace right now. 21. You're saying 1221 or 2121, 1212, that energy. Again, this is like that angelic beings, like they're following their heart, they're following the signs and synchronicities, they're receiving signs and synchronicities about you, Divine Feminine. Oh my goodness. Also, we have the horse spirit, freedom is yours. So they're learning to free themselves for whatever chains that they were putting themselves in. So right now they're learning that they are a free spirit and that they can never be tied down. Not in that sense, like of being a player-like energy. It's more so being free-spirited, meaning that your spirit can never be raped or taken away, can never be, your spirit can never be broken. So they're like finding out that their spirit is stronger than they give themselves credit for, and if they do know that, then kudos. But let's see what else pops out. Oh yes, 17! The crow spirit. Yes, I love that. So a lot of bird energy. They're collecting with a lot of birds. Also, I mentioned crows before. So 717. Also, they could be seeing that number in particular, or the Divine Masculines are connecting with the number 17. So look that up if you feel guided to. Look up the number 17 as an angel number. But they're learning to co-create with spirit. They are manifesting certain things, okay? They are literally, I like this black and white. They are literally integrating their masculine and feminine energy in between. They are getting connected with that yin and yang energy, for sure. And so they're getting connected with their shadow self as well, learning the difference between what is right and what is wrong, taking accountability, as well as co-creating, making something, creating something. I said that they were building a nest. So this has to do with a lot of the bird energy, okay? So my masculines are connecting with birds. Bottom of the deck, starfish, possibly, which is that rejuvenation, as well as like when any limbs that are cut off of the starfish, it will grow right back. So whatever that they lost, they're gaining right back, okay? So this also is a twin flame sign, because we did get the star twice. So I'm going to keep it at that for those two. That is beautiful. I'm going to be using the energy oracle card right here. Energy oracle card right here. Anything that the masculine collective wants to say to the Divine Feminine in particular. Number 30, the garden and the gate. Okay, this is a beautiful one. This will forever keep coming up. Also, they see you as this beautiful, beautiful, like, let me see if I can make that. There we go. You see the birdhouse and the butterflies? So they definitely see you as like the butterfly maiden also, really resonates, if that resonates as well. But also I'm seeing, like I did mention, of seeing two white butterflies that were dancing together. So they definitely see you as someone that is at the gate, that's in the garden, that is associated with flowers. They possibly see you as a flower, as their precious flower. They also feel like they are protecting you, because I see that you are this pink flower that's encased right here. So in a way, they kind of are protecting you or keeping you within their heart. I feel like this is their heart space in a way. Like you're in the garden, you're in the gate, like you're not trapped per se, but if you are feeling trapped, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculines are saying, like, now's the time to free yourself, to really gather the strength and the energy to take your power back, to connect with that Divine Masculine energy, to take a stance and to free yourself in that way. Okay, so it's like that. So Divine Masculines are basically teaching the Divine Feminine how to free themselves and how to protect themselves in that sort of way, as well as they see you as you have the key to their heart, because there's a key wrapped around her neck. They see you as unconditional love because she's wearing the pink dress. Okay, so pink represents unconditional love. Also at the bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, 34. This will always keep going out. So if you guys are seeing 34 or 43, door to personal healing and happiness. This is also the dove. I love that. Okay, wow. Then they also have the peacock in the back here, which is also a masculine energy. So if they're connecting with a lot of birds, goodness gracious. But they're definitely healing. They're also finding happiness within, and for sure, they're like looking towards you, like they're looking up towards you also for healing and strength as well. Divine Feminine, they see you as strength. A lot of pink energy, okay, wow. I love that. Okay, I love that so much. Okay, so many things popped out and I wasn't going to take it, but okay, I'll take it. So we have number 6, which is the contract. Okay, so right here, this is interesting energy, because this is like them recognizing the soul contract that you guys have. The 6 represents the contract that was made within the past. Okay, so soulmate like contract. So this is possibly a high level soulmate, as well as the twin flame. We're going to talk about twin flame journey, but they are recognizing the soul contract that was made in the past, as well as creating balance within. Okay, remember when I said that they're finding balance between the masculine and feminine energy within them? For sure. So they're also removing the mask, removing it, and basically seeing past illusions. Okay, so that's really great. Another thing that popped out was the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So they're really connecting right now with their archangels for sure. And so also I'm seeing the solar plexus and the sacral chakras being heavily activated for them, so they're finding the courage and the strength to keep moving forward, as well as balancing those out. Could be also a reason why you're feeling a lot of sexual energy, Divine Feminine, from the masculine side. So side note. Also 16, which is patience. Yes, I love that. So they're saying, Divine Feminine, please have patience with me right now. I am transforming. I'm going through my transformation phase. They're also saying, Spirit is saying, and checking the Divine Feminine, saying, you wouldn't want the Divine Masculines to rush your healing process. So do not rush the Divine Masculines' healing process. Make sure to give them room, breathing space in order to actually heal. Okay, because you do not want to be stuck in the middle of that. All right, especially during like the shadow work and everything like that. And if you guys are in union, you're dealing with that, please have patience right now for this journey. They also say thank you so much for having so much patience, Divine Feminine, if you are exhibiting so much patience, because they see you at this gate. They see you as this beautiful maiden that's just sitting here, very much just loving yourself, doing your own thing, tending to your own garden basically, and they see you as, and they said I see you as an angel. That's so beautiful. But they're saying right now temperance, like they're focusing, they're also being patient with themselves as well. Practicing patience could also be meditating as well, Divine Masculines are saying. So they're learning to practice patience with themselves for this journey, and that they're just saying, like, that's a good trait to have as well, especially since they're in the Aries like energy. Mars is in Aries, so it's all about practicing patience. And then the next one is 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael. I love that. Remember when I said that the Divine Masculines are working with Archangel Michael? So Archangel Michael is literally handing them the sword right now, the sword of truth, to cut themselves free, as well as to help them speak their truth. Also right now they're showing me right now that the masculines have this wire thing. I did do a channeled art of a masculine as well, where I I drew some vines around their neck to represent the throat chakra being blown out, or that the restriction of being able to speak your truth in a way. So right now, that could be a reason why I was having a lot of throat chakra issues, but it's like releasing that. It's releasing the constraints from that, as well as I'm seeing that the root chakra is being activated, so definitely a lot of grounding going in right now. So also protection. Remember what I said, it's about protection in particular, so it's all about protecting what's important to them, which is the feminine, okay? So they're really working with Archangel Michael a lot, and it's like that warlike energy, the swords, the archery, the weaponry, also getting past life visions to when they were, if they were in war, or if they served time here in this lifetime, okay? And 31, door to value. Oh my gosh, and I did say that the masculines were getting a abundance handed their way, did I not? So it could be in the form of money, it could be in the form of public recognition, it could be in a form of home life, whatever it may be. The masculines right now are coming, they're getting a gift, like spirit. This could also represent spirit handing this gift off to them, which is also, oh my gosh, that fell over, the 6 of Wands. Okay, it could be also public recognition for sure. If that fell over, it flew out. But wow, that's so great, that's so cool. I'm so proud of you guys. Oh, and then we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Remember when I said throat chakra? Oh my gosh. So yes, the throat chakra. So Archangel Gabriel is also working with them. So they're definitely getting in touch with their, the Divine Masculine Ascended Masters are really heavily coming through right now, as well as Archangel Ariel as well. Like the Divine Feminines are helping the masculines out with getting in touch with their feminine side right now. So right now, okay, so they're telling me, I'm going to pull. These are from my love notes, my love message. It will always be you, Divine Feminine. That's so beautiful. It will always never be anybody else. Remember, they see you as like in the they see you as someone that's in the limelight, someone that's like shining, that they see you as light, basically. So it will always be you. And even if they are in a karmic relationship or in a karmic situation, whichever it may be, it will always be you. Even if it may seem like not so on the outside, it will always be you no matter what. Okay, so go ahead, pull one. Oh my gosh, you have the key to my heart. I love that. This is, oh my goodness. And then we have this girl that's literally having a key that's wrapped around her. Oh my gosh, I need you to see this. It's wrapped around her neck. Oh my gosh, you have the key to my heart. That's so cute. So again, confirmation for that. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so what came out is, I'm so in love with you. Divine Feminine. Literally like giving you their heart right now. Okay, so honeymoon. What? So okay, could be okay, they want to like experience a honeymoon phase with you. Could be you guys are in the honeymoon phase, or they want to take you on a honeymoon in the future. If you guys are going to get married, that type of thing, there could be possibly marriage in the future, or it could just represent you guys, make them feel like they're in that honeymoon stage, which is like, you know, the first lover stage. Oh my gosh, that flew. I'm receiving signs and synchronicities about you. Didn't I just say that they were receiving signs and synchronicities like through animal totems and stuff like that? So there you go. There. Oh. I'm sorry. It was bent out and it says yes. Okay, yeah. They're saying yeah. Confirmation. Yes, I am receiving signs and synchronicities about you. So I cherish this connection. So yes, they're learning to cherish this connection. They're recognizing this connection for what it is. If they didn't, then they are now. They're saying slow down and go within. So yes, they are slowing down. This also kind of goes with the patience thing. Slow down and go within. Patience. Yeah. So they're finding patience, possibly meditating, going within, you know, doing a lot of work. And then also different cultural, religious, and backgrounds. So you guys could possibly come from different total backgrounds, like cultural backgrounds. Like this could be an interracial relationship, or it could be different religions. One is there's always that chance like where one twin is more spiritual than the other is more so religious, or it could be like you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that there's a difference. It's just, that's what makes it controversial. Fairy tale. So this love feels like a fairy tale. So they feel like they're in a fairy tale. Like this is like something that was, you know, out of this world. This connection is out of this world. You are out of this world, Divine Feminine, in every great way of possible sense. Okay, so I would spend my last dime on you. That's so cute. So that could possibly be what this store to value thing is maybe they're working really hard so that they can provide a beautiful lifestyle basically with you, Divine Feminine. They're basically saying, let me get my money right real quick so that I can provide this beautiful lifestyle for you or whatever. It doesn't mean that Divine Feminine is going to be like codependent on the Divine Masculine. No, you guys hold your own. It's kind of like this power couple dynamic in a way, but it's just saying like they would spend their last dime on you if that came down to it. It means that you are worth every last penny. It doesn't matter. I would throw everything away for you, basically, but not in the sense of like stupidity. Does that make sense? It's like I heard a ring in my left ear. It's like they're saying to you that you're worth more than just material things, you know? I would spend my last dime. I would spend my last dime on you. And when someone says that to you, oh my gosh, best believe that they really find you important, okay? Oh. One more, and then I'll close this out and move on to the feminine video. This was really lovely reading. Literally, this just flew out. Okay, so I fear that I don't deserve you. Okay, so masculines are saying that I fear that that's a big fear of Divine Masculines, is feeling like you deserve better, that you deserve someone better than them, and that's not the case. That's an illusion that they have to get through, fearing that they're not good enough, feeling like they're not good enough for you, that you are better, that you are literally on, they put you on this pedestal, and they need to stop doing that. Divine Masculines, you guys are equal. You guys should see each other as equal. No one is better than the other. You guys are both healing. You guys both have shadow and light sides that both are beautiful, okay? And it's like you deserve love. You deserve the highest form of love that there is. And so Divine Masculines are basically saying, Divine Feminines, you deserve the most highest love, the form that is. And if I feel like I can't provide that for you, whether it's materially, whether it's physically, whether it's emotionally, then I don't want to deal with that at all. So it's like in a form of letting you go, like a butterfly in a way, as a way to show that I love you and I'm not trying to clip your wings. Like, it hurts them. It makes, okay, they're saying it hurts them, and it hurts them to see you with someone else. It hurts them to picture you with someone else. However, it's that fear of theirs thinking that they don't deserve your love, the amount of love that you give them. They feel like they don't deserve it. So what you do, Divine Masculines, and Divine Masculines have to come to that point where they have to feel deserving of love for themselves first and foremost. They have to focus on loving themselves first, and before they're able to recognize that. Because you can say you love them all you want, Divine Feminine. You can say that, oh no, it's okay, you know, if they don't say that, you know, we deserve each other, that type of thing. But until they actually feel like they are deserving and worthy of themselves, they will not believe anything that you're saying. So does that make sense? Like, okay, so it's like, it's part of the self-healing process. You give me butterflies. Did I just say that you are like a butterfly? So yeah, you give them butterflies. You make them really nervous. That's another fear of theirs. It's like God, you give me butterflies. I'm afraid to approach because you give me butterflies. Or if every time I'm in your presence, I feel like fluttery feelings. Like, what is this? So I mean, okay. So secret admirer. Ooh. Divine Feminine. So Divine Masculines are a secret admirer of yours. They're watching you, possibly if you are on social media, in the public eye. They're literally watching you, okay? And they're just like, wow. They're like, you give me butterflies, even through a screen. But they also feel like they don't deserve you, okay? Especially if you're like high up on the end of public eye. But you know, they're a secret admirer. They're watching you, and if you don't have social media, they're watching you from the 5D. So don't think that just because you don't have social media, that you close your social media off, or if you blocked the Divine Masculines, they can still find you. There's called fake accounts, and there's also like dream state. They can stalk you in the dream state, in your dreams. They can astral travel to you. They can stalk you in the 5D. I'm not trying to say stalk in a bad thing, okay? Let's not throw that out there, but they're literally like admiring you in every way possible. Does that make sense? So Yeah, sense of humor. Yeah, have a sense of humor, Divine Feminine. Learn to laugh. Don't be so serious. Like, laugh, have fun. Also, Divine Feminine, they're saying they love your sense of humor, that you make them laugh and everything. Your sense of humor is like, also if you guys like, like if you have a dry sense of humor, a dark sense of humor, there's many different types of sense of humors. Like, okay, so they're saying that I dig it, you know? And then at the bottom of the deck we have, I learned so much from you. So Divine Masculines are saying, Divine Feminine, thank you so much because I learned so much from you. You are like, you know, especially if you know, Divine Feminines, especially you yourself, you're a light worker yourself, so you're like a, you know, you're doing your own thing, whatever scope that you may be doing. And they're saying right now, like, whatever information that you're putting out there, whatever you're sharing, whatever it may be, it doesn't even have to be like, you don't have to be a reader of any sort to share knowledge and stuff like that. They just are learning so much from you, and so they're like, they're taking from that. So they're saying, we're proud of you. Divine Masculines are saying, Divine Feminines, we're proud of you. But I also, as a Divine Feminine, will say to Divine Masculines, I'm really proud of you. You guys are really stepping into your power, Divine Masculines. You guys are owning your truth, removing the mask, and becoming your true selves. And that's really great. It's really awesome. And I'm so proud of you, Divine Masculines. Good job. And good job to the Divine Feminines as well. So anywho, if you guys are interested for the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine message, go ahead and head on there. If not, then I'll just leave you off with that. So much love to you guys. Peace to you. And see you guys in my next video.